Tears of the Kingdom just came out, and I wanted to showcase some of the community's funnest, funniest, and just some fails from the community. I will let you know right now, there will be some potential spoilers. Before we get started, hit that like button. It makes me feel good. Let's start with vehicles. That seems to be the basics of this game. So let's start with Dakota, who created a simple machinery, but committed vehicular vehicular goblin slaughter? I don't know, but Hyrule will have to update their traffic laws. Next we have Garbo, who created a simple air contraction, but the smooth landing made this clip a 10 out of 10. For me at least. Just look at the landing when he sticks it. So he sets off the fan. There he's going. And look, he runs out of battery and then does the smoothest landing I ever seen in this game. Look at that. Butter. Straight butter. Look at this next one. I don't know if it counts as a vehicle, but instead has just 3 fans fused together. But Imran Khan made it work to his advantage. Kudos. Honestly, I feel like if I try this, I will fail. But I promise you, there's a developer out there slamming his head at hyperspeed on his desk by watching this clip. Shane Alchemy came into this underground with so much swag, with so much finesse. First of all, this man is committing vehicular goblin slaughter while fighting the Southfolds. His car deadass falls off a cliff, as you're gonna see right here, and he sticks the landing. Check this out. He jumps off. He doesn't look where his car's gonna land. Swoosh, back on. Finesse. This next clip is horrible. There's a bokoblin father with his 3 youngs, and this Hyrulean just straight up just ran over 3 little bokoblins. The horror, honestly, they were just good people trying to make an honest living until this man showed up and decided to end their whole life. I'm telling you, traffic laws need to be updated. Something has to be done. Zelda here didn't have harness for Epona, so she said, hold my mumu milk, and made Epona pull the cart anyways. Look at this. She's literally has Epona pulling this makeshift carriage, which is pretty awesome. Oh, okay. Let's just cut it here for the sake of the video. Tears of the Kingdom makes you reunite Koroks with their friend, who's like, sometimes they're kind of far away, but some people don't actually help the Koroks. And some people do. Listen, I'm not a rocket genius. I'm not. But I can look at this right now and tell you it's not going to work. He's supposed to be united with his friend, and I'm 100% sure this is not going to happen. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not gonna lie, he's fucking dead. So this is the first Korok that you have to help when you start off the game. Which you can pick him up. You can. But what Silent Killer did here is very akin to when you play Mario 64 and you yeet the penguin off the side of the cliff. So as you can see, this man's about to literally sacrifice him to Hyrule. And there we go. Another murder on Hyrule. Skylar here created a machine that even Jigsaw will be jealous of. Utilizing rockets and fire, this man created a monster here. This Hyrulean that we see right here has already killed more people than Ganondorf. Look at this. That's essentially a death trap. How is this even allowed? Look at it. This is brutal. Look at the poor Korok. Hey, he even killed himself. But the biggest crime in Hyrule has been committed by Star Smiley, who basically burned a Korok who was just using the potty. This poor Korok was relieving himself after having eaten 5 7-layer burritos from Taco Bell. And this psycho came in here and burned him while he was taking a shit. Now let's switch gear to the 5-head section of this video, where people use 100% of their brain to create and achieve and conquer. American Truck didn't reinvent the wheel here, but he got the job done. And honestly, there is probably a developer out there who literally just swanton bomb off the window of his office, seeing this right here take place. I'm just gonna be honest. So this shrine right here, I struggle so much with the logs. I was trying to get very complex with it, and it turned out to be this simple. Watching this video has made my existence get questioned. I question, how am I alive at the age that I am after seeing how simple this was. This next clip is kind of self-explanatory. It's by Point Kuro.
Okay, so I'm going to get height with this contraption, bomb jump onto the rail, and then paraglide across. I think it's crazy, but it might just work. Yes! Yes! It worked! It worked!
Watching this clip made me realize that I can use recoil on enemy projectiles. And just let me tell you, my combat is so much more aggressive because of that. Thank you, Centrios. Hella 5-head strategy here. Genius, I love it. I wish I would have known this a lot sooner, because I wouldn't have died every 5 minutes. And the last category, fails. Everybody likes a good fail. The cool thing about Tears of the Kingdom is that some of these fails, not only are they funny, but they're a learning experience, and you proceed to learn more and achieve more after said failures. Jimmy here is creating a simple car, you know, simple contraption here. He's gonna put a little fan on it. I'm assuming, yep, he's gonna put a little fan on it. And then this happens. And this next step, I know it ruined his entire day, and I know he didn't play until the next day. KoolAid Kid rolled up in this scene like a modern day Leonardo da Vinci. But his contraction in theory worked. But his enemy flat out said, not today. On paper, this is a genius idea. It really is. On paper. This is great. This is an amazing idea. But honestly, that flame glick honestly said, not today. Yep, there we go. Sid Cannon might have just done the most unique moment in Tears of the Kingdom. If anybody can recreate this moment, I'll be shocked and impressed, honestly. Look at this. How do you even manage that? This might be the #1 fail on the list. Because now I'm curious, what do you do? Do you leave the game? How far back? When's the last time he saved? Damn, this sucks. I have never felt so much pain watching a clip. Not because Wacky Hero was bad, but because shit happens in Legend of Zelda sometimes, right? So this was hella poggers. I was like, oh, that's genius, right? And then the chips went down. And my biggest fear in this game, it's literally recoil not reaching something, which is what happened here. See? So then you had the right idea here. I see what you're going for. I'm gonna tell you right now, this idea is great. But I'm also gonna be honest with you. The execution was not there. But I must admit, the exact same thing has happened to me multiple times, so you're not alone. That is everything for today. If you guys have your own clip that you would like to submit, tag me on Twitter at AhoyPrinceton. I will look at them, I will save them, I will message you letting you know that I used the clip, and it'll be on the next episode. I would love to do more of these episodes where I showcase some of the community's greatest creations. So yeah, thank you for watching. That was everything for today, and I'll see you next video.